And we are back with another Boruto 2 Blue Vortex reaction. We're currently live here on Twitch. So yes, every month we read this. We may be adding Dragon Ball Super back as well, because I know that's currently, I think it's back. Chat, is that back? Dragon Ball Super? 'Cause I think it came back last month. I just haven't read it yet. And we're here at least once or twice a week watching anime live on Twitch as well. So make sure you guys check out your boy on Twitch. Last time, 2 Blue Vortex, gray star pages of the interwebs. Boruto got no-scoped, bro. My dude got sniped from miles away. And that was wild. Super crazy. And I am excited to see what's going to go down. I have tons of predictions that I've been making over this read period for 2 Blue Vortex. Whether it be about Kurama, whether it be about Himawari. So I'm very excited to see if any of these things are either revealed or not still. But there's a lot of question marks. I feel there's a lot of questions that still need to be answered about what the hell is going on. And the fact, and I've said this before, guys, here's the crazy part. The fact that Boruto is trained, you know what I'm saying? Just hear me out. He was trained by Cash and Koji, right? So we know that from a fact. So his pop's master trained him, right? You have Sasuke that trained him. And it seems like Cash and Koji is at Orochimaru's hideout. And if he's got any intel from Orochimaru, bro, like, this dude has been trained by the goats. You know what I'm saying? Like, by goat level people. So the fact that he's been able to make this massive leap is not a surprise. But it still begs the question of what intel do you know? What insight do you have? What other techniques are you aware of? Like, there's so many questions. So many questions. But I am very, very excited to see where this goes. And on top of that, this is early days. This is early days in 2 Blue Vortex. So even though Boruto is as saucy as he is now, he's still not him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is early Boruto in 2 Blue Vortex. You know what I'm saying? He's still not him as the him version yet. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even wait to see where this goes. I'm so excited. But are you guys ready to go? Are you guys ready to get? All right. Let's do this, boy. 2 Blue Vortex time. Whew. Okay. Let's go. All right. So we got that. Whoops. Am I interrupting? Momoshi, what is it? My dude said, Matsuri's back. Based on her investigation, it seems like that Boruto has an accomplice. This man out. He looking down at him. What? I see. So that's his source of intel. On the thorn soul bulb and such. Isn't that crazy? So he knows, like, okay, something's going on. Hey, that thorn soul bulb you're holding. Did Hidari get himself killed? Our foe is formidable. Let's retreat. We can't let Hidari's bulb rot. We can't let his bulb rot. Hold on, what? Did it skip? Nah. Oh, we did see this. My bad. That shit skipped. My fault. Let's see what the top of the monitor look like. Okay, so he looking, no scope. From miles, bro. Isn't that crazy? You're an intriguing lad. I regret doing this, but farewell, Otsutsuki Boruto. So my man, okay, all right, got you. I don't know why I did that, but all right. So he said he wants to retreat. Bo's gonna rot. Otsutsuki Boruto, and he says, you are a truly lucky man. It's as if the heavens are decreeing that you remain alive. Perhaps this is some divine intervention. This man opens his eye a little bit. He looks sleepy. Got that dazed. Okay. He's got to still be nearby. Find him. Damn it. So is this Boruto back? It's a flashback? I finally found you, Boruto. The fuck is this? Oh, Toad. A Toad? There's roughly 20 shinobi in the area. You're trapped, Boruto, and yet you can't really kill innocent folk. Huh? Who are you? Relax. I'm not a foe. If I were a part of the search party, I have altered them already without engaging you in small talk. Huh? Who that? Nurse Sergeant in this thing, boy. 6 months, boy. Sheesh. Spill it. What's your motive? Let's get you out of here first. Touch the Toad's back. Huh? There isn't any time to waver. No matter where you end up, it'll still be better than here, right? Or are you scared of toads? Damn it. That's a toad. Phew. Okay. We're in a lair, bro. Hey, you know what? Hey, there's scales. Is this Orochimaru's spot, bro? Oh, chill. Summoning jutsu. Whew. Okay, my man here, Cashin Koji in this thing. What's up? He like, huh? Where are we? Near the Land of Wind, one of Orochimaru's abandoned bases. I've camouflaged the already inconspicuous entrance with genjutsu. We won't be found that easily. My dude's looking like, by the way, that toad is a scientific ninja tool. He's structurally identical to a real toad, except man-made. I manipulate him remotely using my chakra. That was me you were talking to, not the toad himself. Who are you? You seem to know me. And he's like, look, nigga, let me take off my spectacles. Only put them on. He said, does this ring a bell? That mask. No way. I am Cashin Koji, an artificial creation brought into being by Sanzu Amato. Okay? Cashin Koji. How could I forget? You're the one who killed Master Ao and tried to kill me and Master Konohamaru too. Can I verify just one thing? Have you been Uzumaki Boruto from the moment you were born up to now? Huh? Yes or no? Answer me straight. Ooh, see? Ooh. Wait, look at this, huh? He like, no. So this is crazy. This is actually crazy, right? So my man, and that's something I didn't notice either. I didn't even pay attention to this. The other Otsutsuki are not affected by this shit at all, by omnipotence, right? So obviously we know that Kawaki isn't, but what's the head nigga? The head, what's his, Jura? He's not affected by it because he keeps calling him Uzumaki Boruto. Cashin Koji isn't aware. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of wild. This is kind of wild. This is kind of wild. You know of omnipotence? Omnipotence, huh? Inside my head, you are Boruto, Ishiki's vessel who fled Kara. Oh shit, what? My perception is that Amato and I helped you break out, but I'm wrong. No? Okay, this is wild. Huh? I don't know a whole lot about the ability you call omnipotence. However, I do have a appreciation for the results it brought about. So that day you were chased from your village, it appears everyone's memories related to you and Kawaki did get flipped. This is interesting. What is going on here? Hold on, boy. Hold on. What y'all writing right now? Kishimoto cooking already? My dude looking like, I don't understand. Clearly omnipotence affected your memory as well. To grasp the actual state of things so objectively, so how are you able... He looks down, because I knew that the possibility this would end up happening was high, ahead of time. Ahead of time? Huh? What? He looks down. I owe you an apology. Even if it was to stop Ishiki, I still followed orders and fought all of you. For that, I am truly sorry. Bro, what is going on, bro? He's like, what is going on? I am a shinobi too. I know the weight of a mission. Plus, the frustration of not being able to vindicate oneself as someone who's experienced that for quite a long while now. Okay, so it seems like Boruto he's and at this point already you can tell that he's very maturing. He's maturing at a quick pace, right? He's been able to really understand the perspective that Kashin Koji is coming from without just being an emotional responsive, like, no, you killed him, blah, blah, you know what I'm saying, and wanting to fight him. Like, that's actually interesting. As you already know, I was created by Amato in order to defeat Ishiki and consequently stop his planet-destroying divine tree plan. His power far exceeded any of our imaginations, but I was satisfied because I had completed my duty the moment I managed to drag him out of Jigen. Okay. I had no fear nor any regrets. I could leave the rest to the Hokage. I just quietly awaited death. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't skip. Whoop. All right, so my man is laying here, and then some shit happens. Right, he's seeing this whole situation play out. Hold on, what? Hold on, what? How is he seeing? How is he seeing the future? Ayo, bro. First of all, hold on, son. Hold on, cuz. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. So we got this whole shit. He's seeing this shit happen, take place afterwards. And then you see, I think this is episode 1, right? Is that episode 1 that we're looking at? Hold on, what? It happened suddenly, but as I watched various scenes flash by one after another, I realized that these were glimpses of future realities. Okay, what? So he's saying realities as in like multiple different types of things, not the future. He's saying multiple realities. What? So he's seeing this shit. He's seeing what? Who the fuck are these people, bro? Why are they showing this nigga in the back? Why is he so important? Him right here, with bald head. Why are they showing you, cuz? I realized Ishiki's death wasn't enough. That until Ten Tails itself was destroyed, this planet would continue to be in danger. So there was still things that I needed to do. I couldn't afford to die there. Since then, by comparing what actually took place against this myriad visions, the myriad visions I saw that day, I've deepened my understanding and conviction about this ability. Okay. Are you saying you knew omnipotence would flip me in Kawaki's positions before it even happened? That's right. Although there are parts I'm confirming for the first time through this conversation, since my perception is that Kawaki has always been the Hokage's son. So what is this ability anyway? And how did you come to have it all of a sudden? I'm sure Amato's told you about Otsutsuki Shibai. The Otsutsuki who devoured countless planets long ago, acquired all sorts of shinjutsu, and was even called a god. Okay? Otsutsuki Shibai. And each of us Kara members who was given enhanced modifications by Amato received transplants of Shibai cells without fail, in hopes that we could manifest at least one of his many shinjutsu. though whether we'd successfully gained any ability was a matter of luck. As a result, Code makes claw marks, Damon can reflect all attacks, and Ada has her godlike abilities, but neither Boro, Delta, nor I demonstrated any shinjutsu. And yet, when cornered by Ishiki upon facing almost certain death, one abruptly emerged. Hold on, bro. Okay, so here's my... Hold on. So, because before we have this flashback, Boruto looked like he got hit with a shoo, you know what I'm saying? Now, you had that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what that means. But I'm like, why is this flashback happening right now? You know what I'm talking about? Like, why is this flashback happening right now as my man's laying there, like, slightly out of consciousness? So could this potentially be something to do with Boruto's eye, or I don't fucking know. I'm just thinking of like, okay, who has been in this scenario before recently? You know what I'm saying? Him and his sister. So I'm like, I don't know what that means. They obviously weren't injected with Shibai cells, but I don't know. Somebody said, go look at Shinki's face and compare the marking. Everyone that turns into Shinju resembles the person they took shock. You talking about this dude? You talking about the bald head dude? This guy? All right. Let's see. The ability to see all possible futures. Prescience. Okay. All possible futures? This may sound obvious to you, but our future isn't simply one straight path. Many narratives get snuffed out based on which branch of each multi-forked crossroad is taken. Our future isn't, let's see, it's a battle royale between destinies, so to speak. Okay. So he like, huh? What? That ended up not happening, but there was sufficient likelihood. Hold on, what? Let me see. Oh, hold on. It said, take one fate we've already escaped. If Ashiki had killed the Hokage, he'd have resurrected in Kawaki's body and planted a divine tree. The planet would have perished. Okay. He said, what? That ended up not happening, but there was a sufficient likelihood it would. Another example, the day Kawaki caused the Hokage to disappear, when the two of you quarreled, say Kawaki had managed to kill you, as well as Uchiha Sarada, who tried to help. Huh? In this case, you and Kawaki would never switch positions. Kawaki would go on to lose to a tremendously strong code and be devoured by Ten Tails, and then a divine tree would destroy the planet. Huh. It is difficult to prove what I've seen, especially the events that didn't occur. What I want you to understand is that our future has continuously been walking a dangerous tightrope for several years now. Okay, this is crazy. This is dope. I'm liking this. That's one downright crazy story, But I can't ignore the fact that you really get what happened thanks to omnipotence, despite how extraordinary it is. I'd rather not believe that you really saw all futures, yet it seems to not be completely baseless bull either. I have to admit, that's fine. I'll take it. Thank you. One question. Aren't things just gonna happen a certain way no matter what? So seeing all sorts of futures, how is that useful? The biggest advantage is intel. For example, your life on the run. It could prevent you from ending up cornered like earlier. Yeah, that would definitely be helpful. Or I could impart to the present you moves and jutsu future you has mastered. Wouldn't that accelerate learning and optimize training? Whoa, that's super awesome. That's possible? There's no timeline paradox since I'm only relaying what I saw. It's totally standard procedure for prescience. That's sick. So we can say, all right, well, in this timeline, you end up gaining these abilities. So maybe let's just start teaching you them now. So that could be an option of a path that it goes down. You may not be this exact one, but you have these abilities. So the possibility of this path happening is more likely. This is dope. That's cool. That's cool. It also tells you how to rescue Uchiha Sasuke from his tree. Ah, okay. But first, I need you to understand the very worst future that's possible right now. Because he doesn't understand that he's in a tree right now. And he's like, what? He has no idea, because at this point, Sasuke's not in a tree, right? Is he in a tree at this point? I don't think he is. Oh, he might be at this point. Maybe he is. I was trying to remember. He is? Okay, because I was like, when he got put into his tree, because I remember that, I think, so here's my question. Because on that chapter, wasn't, because he was sitting under the tree, and wasn't Koji there? Or was that after the fact? Because I'm trying to remember when we saw Koji with him. You know what I mean? Or was that chapter, was Koji just watching him? The Toad saw him. Is that what it was? That was present day. Okay, got you. Okay. I was like, that's right. That was present day. Okay, I was trying to figure out. I was like, hold on, what? All right, you right. But first, I need you to understand the very worst future that's possible right now. The worst future. The very worst future? Ten Tails will break free of Code's control and evolve in a new way. They will likely show up before us as multiple divine tree people who possess individual minds. It would be ideal to dispose of Ten Tails' root and branch before that, but the likelihood we succeed is low. In nearly all the futures I see, there are divine tree people. Okay? And most dangerous among them is their leader, Jura. Boruto. He is going to kill you. Ooh. Hey, first off, bro, the certainty of that is crazy. You hear? There was like, he said he is going to kill you. That is a certainty. Now, could this be something that he sees, like you get killed, but that doesn't mean you can't resurrect? Like, I'm trying to see, like, you know what I'm saying? Are you dead? And then like Momo start your heart back up. Like, I'm trying to think of like, because you know how stories be written, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I saw you die. Oh, but I didn't see the next page. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, all right, let's see. It's not an absolute thing, but many futures show it happening. And what follows is pretty similar. Kawaki gets devoured and our planet dies. Obviously, this must not come to pass. We can't let this worst case become reality. As I mentioned earlier, there are infinite possible futures. And through you learning about this now, our future has already started to change that one tick at a time. Just now, Mr. Koji, whether it's stopping a divine tree plan or whatnot, I'll never agree to any option that involves killing Kawaki, understand? Because knocking sense into my idiot bro and restoring the Uzumaki household is my goal. And Koji looking at him like, nigga, you don't got no choice. All right, so my man straps on. Whatever the case, Ten Tails is in my way. That much is clear. So don't bother wasting your breath. I'll do it. Finish off Code and Ten Tails both. And my man Koji looking at him like, nigga, did you not hear anything I just said? Okay, let's see. They got the serious face. And we back to current. Boruto, don't move. Okay, what's going on here? The bone is fine, but damn it. I think the nerves are damaged. Never mind me. Please triage Boruto. Say, Himawari is like, oh, Mr. Nishi? Himawari, you've come too. Does anything hurt at all? And we go back. Hold on, what? Hold on, what? Whoa, go back. Boruto's here next to Sarada, right? Am I bugging? They're right next to each other, right? This is Sarada right here, right? You said him as like 10. Okay, I thought she dipped. I was like, hold on, what the fuck? Time out. I was like, hold on, time out, bro. What's going on? She injured. Oh, hey. So she runs over. Let me see. Fucking hits that heel on that ass. He's like, what? No way, I'm healed. He's like, nigga, what? What the heck is going on? Himawari. Okay. Since the injury wasn't that extensive, I think this'll do it. Himawari, help Boruto too. Boruto? He came back? Hold up, Himawari. Don't go near him. Big bro. Kawaki, you. Don't misunderstand. I'll let her heal him. We just gotta do something first. Right. Master Konohamaru. Huh? Yes, indeed. Can't miss this perfect opportunity. Master, what do you... Move aside. What? Hey, cuz. Hey, yo, bro, this man like, hey, no, we don't heal him, though, but we gonna lock this nigga up first. Don't worry, I'll be gentle. Amato's custom sealing jutsu cuffs. Now he can't use any type of jutsu. Master Konohamaru, don't complain, Sarada. It's a measure dictated by the law. We need the intel he possesses. Alert Lord 8th. This motherfucker pulls out the toad out his back. Like, nigga, you got a toad in your back, nigga. This nigga goes, isn't this Kashin Koji's? Poof. Nigga disappears on his ass, boy. He's like, huh? What was that? Nah, nothing. Nigga, you... no, nigga, ain't nothing, cuz. And then he got the snake on his boots, bro. What the hell is this? What a bothersome turn of events. Why is it showing the lair? So we got this little fucking bulb shit. Bulb shit comes down. Roots come down into the bulb. The fuck is this? Is it making somebody else? So nigga says, well, Hidari, any problems? Who knows? I can't tell. I see. Seems you know that you're Hidari. Good. Your identity appears to be strong and intact. Jura, isn't it time? What? You know, for that, I'm chomping at the bit to see what's gonna emerge. Hold on, is another motherfucker about to pop? Fine, harvest it. Harvest it? Now, what to name you? Ayo, what? So they just growing niggas, bro? The one we see from the vision. Oh. So this person's got to be important, bro. They showed us that in the vision, and they showed this person as well. Somebody said you said it was who? Shinky? Why is my brain farting right now? Oh, I know you're talking about. Gaara's son. Hey, yo. Hey, bro. You know what's wild? You know what's crazy, bro? Is Boruto, in the first part of Boruto, Kawaki was like my favorite character, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a dope character, bro. You're like, oh, this character's sick. The thought process of the character was dope. I was like, okay, this is fire. But now it's like Boruto. This nigga is crazy. This nigga cold, bro. This nigga is cold, bro. He's super dope so far. But then like Kawaki is like so like he's so on this weird. I want to be the Hokage son. I want to, you know, like he's on some weird shit, bro. I'm like, bro. Oh man, he said Kawaki is just a fraud now. Okay, so this is interesting. So Cash and Koji, his power is awoken. So I'm like, do they all manifest that way? And some of the ones that didn't show it right out the gate. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to think of like where does this go? Because the thing that we saw, chapter 1 of Boruto, chapter 1, episode 1, we still haven't gotten to that point, right? And in my head, I'm like, at that point, it was kind of indicating that Kawaki was the main opposition to Boruto. But here it's showing that Jura is like the main big bad of Boruto. Now, it still could be Kawaki. Like we still don't know where the story's going, right? It still could end up being that, but it's not like from what Koji is talking about. He's not talking about the future that he's seeing is that, right? He's saying the divine tree, but it's like, at what point does Jura not become the main shit and it actually becomes Kawaki? Like that's a whole other point where it's like, okay, the coast is clear now. Jura's not a threat anymore, but you know what I'm saying? Could be a whole other thing. Like it's such an interesting thing now, right? Where I'm like, yeah, I don't know, bro. There's so much going on here. And I think too, like, in terms of their ability, like I want to see how strong Himawari can get, because in my head, I'm like, okay, save this. She's gonna heal Boruto, right? And then at what point is Kurama gonna be like, yo, this is your brother, cuz like, or is Kurama still affected by omnipotence? Like, I don't know if he is, because he's also not affected by genjutsu. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the part where I'm like, because essentially the tail beasts are divided up from the 10 tails, right? So if that is the case, they're an Otsutsuki type of character, an Otsutsuki type of being. So would they be affected by it at all? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, I wonder if he can snap Himawari out of it. Like, no, cuz, that's your brother. Not Kawaki. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. But again, I'm trying to see what's going to happen with Himawari, because it's like, all right, well, y'all need to do some more training. Himawari's got to level up and Sarada's got to level up. Those two, boy, I'm telling you, like, I think those are going to be the craziest. Because, like, I'm looking at, like, okay, whatever her KCM type of mode is, right? Like, we saw her hair turned into, like, the tails, you know what I'm saying, which is crazy. It wasn't like a cloak that embodied her like KCM did. It's like a completely different thing where it's like you're altering your physical body, which is crazy. So then on top of that, I'm like, okay, what does that look like with the Byakugan? Like, what does that look like? You know what I'm saying? How does your ability now get enhanced with the Byakugan? Like, I'm just in my head, I'm like, bro, like, you could be ridiculous OD. I said it from jump, before we knew Himawari had Kurama in her, that Sarada at that point was the most potentialed character just because of her parents. I'm like, okay, if you can get your mom's strength on top of that, having your dad's, Sharingan, bro, like that, you could be OD, bro. And then in my head, I'm like, the 100 healings or 1,000 healings, whatever it is. Because in my head, I'm like, could you ultimately use your Mangekyo and your body just keeps re-healing itself to where you don't lose your eyesight? So you don't need like an eternal EMS. You just have one low-key by default. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many, like, those two are of crazy potential. So I don't know, bro. Kurama isn't immune to genjutsu. Remember, Uchiha put him under it multiple times. Right, but I think it's not that he's an immune to I think it's more so as like a Jinchuriki, right? Like, because he's the one that snaps, like, the Jinchurikis can't, you know what I'm saying? Perfect Jinchuriki aren't immune, but the tailed beasts break them out of it. Right, so that's the part where I'm like, if that's the case, then there's got to be something that a tailed beast is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. It's interesting. If you solo, it's when you have a partner. Oh, you're talking about if they're inside of somebody else? Solo Kurama got okay, so you're saying if it's almost like the genjutsu is attacking the outer body, not the inner body. Is that what you're saying? Because if that is the case, that could be still an interesting situation here. But in my head, I'm like, I wonder if, because, like, okay, is Jura and all of them aware that Boruto is Naruto's son? Have we had a confirmation of that? That all the Ten Tails know? Not really. They call him Otsutsuki Boruto. That is correct. They do call him Otsutsuki Boruto. So, interesting. Yeah, that is, because if they haven't confirmed that, then that theory is still kind of up in the air. But yeah, I guess we'll wait and see. No, and I think that's the thing too. It's not a genjutsu because they call it a shinjutsu. It's definitely a different type of ability. I'm just trying to think of, like, does that ability, if Kurama died, and this shit happened, and then gets resurrected into a new body, reincarnated into a new body, but he still remembers his predecessors. You know what I'm saying? Does the world changing affect what he remembers? You know what I'm talking about? Because he wasn't alive when the change happened. That's what I'm thinking of. So I'm like, you kind of popped into a new existence and like, you feel like you had a Mandela effect. You know what I'm saying? It's what it seems like. I wonder if that could be a thing. I think Jura is immune because he says Boruto cannot run from his fate at the end of chapter 4 or 5. Got you. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's definitely an interesting one for sure. It's definitely an interesting one. I think just the concept of it is really dope. I wonder what happens if Shinjutsu eats a bulb. Oh, if a user eats a bulb, wouldn't that be like an Otsutsuki eating a divine fruit? I don't know. No, because the divine fruits are an Otsutsuki being absorbed, right? I think these are like people that have been absorbed by a tree, right? And then the bulb happens and then they grow out of that bulb. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. So they're not really Otsutsuki. Like, that's why they keep saying like Kawaki or Boruto need to be absorbed because they're actually Otsutsuki. Think the bulb would just rot inside them? Should cook that thing, bro. But then at the same time, it's like that bulb. I'm like, all right, if it rots, does that person die completely? You know what I mean? Like, that's the other question. The theory is that Jura is the 10 tails manifested in a body. All I know is this shit is so interesting. Like, the concept is dope. It's complex. It has you think. Like, I like that a lot. And it's like slowly revealing the mystery box of what is going on right now. And for me, that's exciting because I don't feel like it's being spoon fed. Like, this is what happens and this is what this is and this is what that. Like, it lets you think about possibilities. Like, okay, what is going on? Like, how is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that. Iran said, but remember, the beings that grow from bulbs are supposedly divine trees. It's a new form of 10 tails that never existed before. I think Kawaki learns of prescience because in chapter 1, Kawaki accepted the outcome when Boruto asked him. I want to see it drawn in 30 frames a second. S tier foreshadow. I mean, for sure. This chapter revealed that Koji taught Boruto his future jutsu that he would have. That's why he's so strong. Right. And that's what I mean, where it's like knowing it's what I was saying before, like it's an easy way to not guarantee a future, but to put you in the best possibility of the future you want. If you know, like, okay, if this character is, if Boruto's fighting Jura at this time in this reality and he has all these abilities, well, let's start him on that path of learning those abilities now. You know what I'm saying? So we can be more likely that this particular scenario will play out. Is the current Boruto weaker than the future version that killed Jura? I don't think that we know that he's killed Jura. He hasn't said anything in terms of like, you killed Jura. He just says he kills you in most instances, right? Like, he doesn't say that he ends up killing Jura. Like, let's go back really quick. So he says, it's not an absolute thing, but many futures showing it happening, right? And then obviously Kawaki gets devoured. Obviously, this must not come to pass. We can't let the worst case become reality. As I mentioned earlier, there are infinite possible futures. And through you learning about this now, our future has already started to change one tick at a time. So he's saying, hey, this is a possibility that you're going to die by him. In many different futures, you die by him, but not all. But it does not once say that he ends up killing him yet. It's like he may have not have seen that future. You know what I'm saying? With a new clone. So when that popped up that they showed, this mug right here. Who may that be? So they're saying Shinki. I also think this was one of the times Koji saw Boruto die to Jura, and he voiced that one at least. Oh my god, it's Doctor Strange Multiverse, but Naruto. Hey, there's a conspiracy theory it's Naruto. I mean, that could be crazy. I mean, it could be crazy. That could be wild if that is Naruto. I'm not gonna lie. When they're covering his face, in my head though, it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, you could probably say like this is one of the Whisker situations, but I don't know if it's Naruto. Cause like he's not, he's in I think he's in fucking Kawaki's little pocket dimension. But I said this before. If Jura is Ishiki, because I think he's Ishiki. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? If he has that same ocular jutsu that Ishiki has, and he can access that same space, I don't know. But this is dope, bro. I'm digging this chapter. Super dope. Chat, let me know your guys' thoughts. Again, if you guys are catching this on YouTube after the fact, just know we were live here on Twitch, watching this live with the community, with the Jutsu gang. And if you guys aren't following the Twitch channel, do yourselves a favor. Click the link in the description box below. Not only do we do reads, we do live reactions. A lot of the reactions you see on VOD, on YouTube, we do live on Twitch. So do yourself a favor. Join the community over here. Chat, appreciate you guys for rocking with your boy today. It was super dope. So much fun reading this month to month. We may be adding Dragon Ball Super as well. Let me know if that has continued this month. I know there was a chapter last month, but I don't know if there is one this month. So let me know. But yeah, guys, Boruto 2 Blue Vortex is hitting. Kishimoto is still cooking. I'm so excited to see where this goes. There's so much potential here. And yeah, man, we're just at the beginning of the time skip. So who knows how crazy and more ridiculous this can actually get. If we have any, if we have the reference point of Shippuden and what happened in Shippuden, all the craziness that happened in Shippuden, if we can at least get that level of craziness in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, bro, this may be the redemption that Boruto needed in terms of the anime side of things. Because I know the manga has always hit and the anime has just been up and down and up and down and down and down and down and down. And so I am so excited to see where this goes. Let me know your guys' thoughts, man, in the comments down below. Chat, appreciate you guys again, and I'll catch you guys. We may be coming back on Saturday or your Friday, but to do some more reactions. I'll catch y'all then.